Welcome to a journey through the majestic Himalayas, where adventure and awe await at every turn. Today we're counting down the top 10 mountain passes every traveler should experience at least once. Imagine the crisp mountain air, fluttering prayer flags and endless horizons. This is where our adventure begins. Let's dive into the heart of the Himalayas together. Our journey begins at the legendary Kardung La, a place often described as the gateway to the heavens. Nestled deep in the heart of the Himalayas, this iconic mountain pass has long captured the imagination of adventurers and dreamers alike. As you approach the entrance, the air is filled with anticipation and excitement, the promise of an unforgettable experience just ahead. The sign at Kardung La is more than a marker. It's a symbol of human determination and the spirit of exploration, welcoming travelers from all walks of life to test their limits and embrace the unknown. Rising to an astonishing height of over 18,000 feet, Kardung La is recognized as one of the world's highest motorable roads. The journey up is not just a physical challenge, but a true test of spirit and endurance. Each twist and turn of the winding road brings you closer to the sky, as snow-capped peaks loom majestically on either side. The thin air and biting cold remind you that you are far from the ordinary, venturing into a realm where only the bold dare to travel. The ascent is nothing short of exhilarating. Towering cliffs rise steeply, their faces dusted with fresh snow, while vibrant prayer flags flutter in the icy Himalayan wind, sending wishes of safety and good fortune to all who pass. Every breath you take is crisp and pure, filling your lungs with the essence of the mountains. The landscape is both harsh and breathtaking, a dramatic reminder of nature's power and beauty. Reaching the summit, you're rewarded with sweeping panoramic views that stretch as far as the eye can see. Snow-capped peaks pierce the horizon, and the world below seems impossibly distant. There's a profound sense of achievement in standing here, a feeling shared by travelers from every corner of the globe. The summit is a place where boundaries fade, and everyone is united by the sheer wonder of the moment. The camaraderie at Kardung La is unmistakable. Strangers become friends as they share stories of their journeys, pose for photos beneath the famous sign, and laugh together in the thin mountain air. It's a place where language and background matter little. What unites everyone is the shared triumph of reaching this extraordinary height. The memories made here are as enduring as the mountains themselves. Kardung La is more than just a destination on a map. It's the realization of a dream, a testament to perseverance, and a memory that will last a lifetime. Standing here, surrounded by the grandeur of the Himalayas, you can't help but feel inspired, reminded that sometimes the greatest journeys are those that take us to the very edge of the world and deep into the heart of our own adventurous spirit. Next is Rohtang Pass, the dramatic gateway connecting Kulu's green valleys to Lahaul's stark landscapes. The journey is an adventure, cascading waterfalls, rolling meadows, and yaks grazing on high-altitude grasslands. Rohtang's weather is famously unpredictable, making every visit unique and full of anticipation. It's a favorite for snowplay and shared joy, reminding us that adventure is about wonder and togetherness. For many, Rohtang is the start of countless Himalayan adventures. Zoji La is where courage is tested. Narrow, winding roads and sheer drops challenge even the bravest. Navigating this pass demands patience and focus, with army convoys inching along the cliffside. The views are spectacular, towering peaks, patchwork valleys, and a sense of freedom that's hard to match. Every crossing is an achievement, building confidence and respect for the mountains and their people. Zoji La changes you. Each mile conquered is a story of resilience. Nathu La, high in the eastern Himalayas, is where history and present meet on a windswept border. Indian and Chinese flags flutter side by side, a daily dance of vigilance and hope. Tourists peer across the barbed wire fence, sensing the weight and possibility of peace. Nearby, Somgo Lake glistens, a serene contrast to the tense frontier, offering silent prayers for harmony. A memorial honors soldiers' sacrifices, reminding us that peace is hard-won. Nathu La is more than a border. It's a living symbol of history, sacrifice, and hope. Baralachala is a crossroads of solitude, where silence and vastness stretch endlessly. Surajtal's emerald waters glimmer amid rugged peaks, and the only sounds are wind and distant birds. Here, adventure and solitude go hand in hand. Cyclists and shepherds pass through, each on their own journey. Snow walls and harsh conditions remind you of nature's power, while the crossroads connect Zanskar, Ladakh, Spiti, and Lahore. This is a place to pause, reflect, and find peace within the grandeur of the mountains. Baralachala offers a rare moment of stillness in a wild world. Changla, one of the world's highest passes, is an epic climb where altitude tests your limits. At the summit, travelers pause at Changla Baba Temple and sip hot tea, savoring the reward of the journey. Pangong Lake shimmers in the distance, and marmots peek from the rocks, adding life to the stark landscape. Camaraderie grows among adventurers, united by the challenge and beauty. The true might of Changla lies in the spirit it inspires, overcoming limits and embracing the unknown. Every ascent here is a lesson in humility and gratitude. Lachungla, the quiet giant, offers solitude and introspection far from the crowds. The Gata Loop's canyon-like formations and multi-hued rocks create a mesmerizing, ever-changing landscape. Silence reigns, broken only by the wind or a wild kiang dashing across the plains. The road blends into the land, inviting you to slow down and absorb the serenity. Here, stillness is full of meaning, a rare chance to hear your own thoughts. The valley stretches endlessly, alive with subtle movement and color. Lachungla is a place to pause, reflect, and carry a piece of serenity with you. Tanglang La feels like a highway to heaven, an endless ribbon of tarmac slicing through a vast, otherworldly plateau. The road seems to defy logic, stretching on and on, surrounded by towering peaks and a silence so profound it almost echoes. As you drive or ride along this surreal stretch, the sheer scale of the landscape makes you feel both insignificant and deeply connected to something greater. Every curve reveals a new vista, each more breathtaking than the last, and the air is crisp, carrying the scent of adventure and freedom. The climb is relentless, the air thin and sharp, and every breath is a reminder of the altitude. Yet with each step or turn of the wheel, anticipation builds. When you finally reach the summit, the sense of accomplishment is overwhelming, an unmatched feeling that makes every challenge along the way worthwhile. Standing at the top, you realize you've conquered not just a mountain, but your own doubts and limits. Prayer flags flutter in the wind, their colors vivid against the stark landscape. They mark not just the achievement of reaching the pass, but also carry the hopes, dreams, and prayers of countless travelers before you. Each flag is a silent wish, sent soaring into the sky, blending with the elements and the spirit of the mountains. The landscape here is alive, shifting with every hour. Mornings are painted in gold as the sun rises over the plateau, while afternoons turn the sky a deep cobalt blue. Clouds drift low, sometimes brushing the earth, sometimes shrouding the peaks in mystery. The ever-changing light transforms the mountains, making each moment feel unique and fleeting. At the summit, fellow travelers gather, sharing smiles, laughter, and stories. There's a sense of camaraderie that forms in the thin air, as if the altitude strips away barriers and brings people closer together. These are moments of pure joy, where friendships are forged and memories are made that will last a lifetime. Tanglang La is about embracing the journey, not just the altitude. Every mile is a lesson in patience and perseverance, a reminder that the road itself is as important as the destination. The solitude of the plateau invites reflection, and the vastness encourages you to dream bigger than ever before. The silence and sweeping views strip away pretenses, leaving you humbled and inspired. Here, surrounded by nature's grandeur, you find clarity and perspective, as if the mountains themselves are whispering ancient secrets. Here, you touch the sky and find a little piece of heaven on earth, a place where the journey transforms you, and the memories linger long after you've descended from the heights. Sila Pass is more than just a high-altitude mountain crossing. It is a spiritual threshold that has welcomed travelers, pilgrims, and seekers for centuries. Marked by the vibrant, intricately decorated Sila Gate, The pass opens up to breathtaking views of the tranquil Sela Lake, whose surface is often partly frozen, reflecting the ever-changing sky. The air here is crisp and pure, carrying a sense of peace that is almost tangible. Monks in maroon robes can often be seen walking quietly along the pass, their presence adding to the sacred atmosphere of this remote Himalayan gateway. The fluttering prayer flags, strung across the mountain wind, bring color and movement to the stark landscape. Each flag carries prayers and blessings, believed to be spread by the wind to all corners of the earth. The gentle sound of the flags flapping, combined with the sight of monks deep in meditation or prayer, creates a sense of calm and reverence that envelops every visitor. Legends and history echo through the pass, with stories of ancient travelers, traders, and soldiers who once journeyed along these very paths. The dramatic Himalayan backdrop, often shrouded in mist, makes every step feel sacred and significant. Walking here, you can almost hear the whispers of the past, reminding you that this is a place where the physical and spiritual worlds meet. The Jaswant Gar War Memorial stands as a solemn tribute to bravery and sacrifice. Surrounded by mist and wildflowers, the memorial honors the memory of soldiers who defended this land. It is a place for reflection, where visitors pause to pay their respects and feel a deep connection to the stories of courage that are woven into the very fabric of the mountains. Weather at Sela Pass can shift in an instant. One moment, the sun bathes the landscape in golden light, and the next, clouds roll in, shrouding everything in mist. These sudden changes make each crossing unique and unforgettable, reminding travelers of the raw power and beauty of nature at high altitude. Sela Pass is a place where natural beauty, spiritual energy, and history blend seamlessly. The sight of rhododendrons blooming along the mountain road, the stillness of the lake, and the meditative silence of travelers all come together to create a journey that touches both body and soul. It is a destination that invites introspection and awe in equal measure. Every traveler who passes through Sela carries away something intangible, a sense of wonder, a moment of peace, or a memory of connection to something greater than themselves. Sela Pass leaves an imprint on the heart, a reminder of the spiritual gateway it truly is. Lipulekh Pass is a journey through time, walked by ancient pilgrims and modern seekers. It's part of the sacred Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, with stone markers and the awe-inspiring Parvat guiding the way. Here, borders blur. India, Nepal, and China meet, uniting cultures and histories. The trek is challenging, demanding resilience and camaraderie among pilgrims. The mountains strip away the unnecessary, leaving clarity and peace. Lipulekh Pass is more than a route. It's a spiritual journey into the heart of the Himalayas. Every step echoes with the prayers and hopes of generations. Thank you for joining me on this Himalayan adventure. I hope these stories inspire you to dream bigger and seek your own journey. Remember, the world is full of wonders. Keep exploring, keep dreaming. Until next time, stay inspired and keep chasing those horizons.